though? It's your man DJ Caveman. We back again. DJ IronMonkey in the building. As always, we had ourselves another great episode coming up with DJ Caveman, IronMonkey talking that shit. Make sure you're following us on all the socials, man. Check us out on the YouTube, Caveman Entertainment TV. That we're live right there. We're also live right now on Facebook, and we're live on the Twitch, Caveman Entertainment TV on the Twitch. So go to the Twitch channel, follow us, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do this for a living, not for fun. So we need y'all to subscribe to that shit so we can get paid like these young ass kids out here.
Hey, but I'm having fun living.
Yeah, cool. Have fun living, but also, hit the subscribe so we can also have fun living. We can bring you more. We can bring you better content. We can bring you more content. We can have better guests and
graphics.
And graphics. We can get graphics. We can have all the entertainment atmosphere that you need. I don't know how
to upgrade the studio, basically. There's the QR code.
Yeah, bam. Click the QR code. Look at this shit right here. Bam. Click the QR code. Go on over to the webpage, go to the YouTube channel. Right now, you can click the QR code. You could probably, because phones are pretty advanced, you can do multiple things at the same time. So click the QR code and go subscribe right now. Right now, click the QR code. And
hopefully you got to properly code it and it doesn't take them to some weird ass website.
Well,
that
would be
Hasbro had that shit happen to him once before.
So I made this QR code myself, and I used the address that was given to me by YouTube to put inside the QR code information. So if you go somewhere else, then you're gonna wanna let me know so I can fix it, please.
Yeah, go to YouTube feet. Some closed circuit cameras on feet.
What I can promise you is that I don't have a YouTube foot channel.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
I don't have a YouTube foot channel. I also I don't have a Pornhub channel anymore.
Listen, what you do is your business, man. Like self-love is self-care and it's not selfish, especially when there's clear lines of communication.
Listen, man, shout out to my Cheaters Days and Bear Sundays. I was telling that story the other day. So yeah, I see you're like, what the fuck is Bear Sundays, right? So are you know what a bear is, right?
Yeah,
okay,
I do.
So you know what a bear is.
It's just not from Chicago.
No, it's not the Bears. It's so anyway, when I worked at Cheaters back in the day, for those of you local to Rhode Island, you understand who the Pink Building was and what the Pink Building did back in the day. But shout out to those guys over there. And they used to have a building where they did all the laundry. And in that specific building happened to be a men's bathhouse. And so they would send the new guy over to get the towels from time to time.
Rookied.
To be sexually harassed on Bear Sunday. Now at the time when
maybe not harassed, just unwelcomed catcall, dog barking.
All I know is that I didn't know it was Bear Sundays until I came back. And they were like,
surprise. Pow surprise.
And at the time I was a much bigger individual. You know what I'm saying? I was looking like a hibernation bear. And so
you was looking like the wrong bear on Bears Night.
Needless to say, I was getting some attention. And,
unwelcome attention, huh?
Unexpected.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey, at least you know you got it both ways. You know?
Yeah, listen. This is what I say about that shit all the time. I mean, if you wanna hit on me, just know that I might not be interested, and you just got to be respectful. That I might not be interested, but I'm not gonna lie and tell you that it don't feel good to know that you sexy on both sides of the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. It's flattering, but it's thank you, but no thanks.
Yeah. It's flattering,
thanks, but no thanks.
A little uneasy because
See, at least we're mature enough to be thankful for the compliment. Yeah. Other people are just quick to want to punch somebody in the mouth. What the fuck you say to me?
I still got it. You know what I mean? Shit, but
at least we're not on that. Punch somebody in the time, somebody in the face time.
update on my previous story about toxic masculinity. I held the door for another gentleman going into the ballet the other day, and he let me hold the fucking door for him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't try to fight me or anything. You know what I mean? But
Oh, okay.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you didn't slap him on the ass when he went in, did you?
No.
Good.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, nah, because even with playing basketball, I always thought that was kind of weird. You know, like playing basketball, and you make a good thing, and team calls a timeout, you're going to the bench, and people slapping you in your ass. Like, oh man, don't do that, man. Like, give me a high five, give me a pound, give me a chest bump. You know what I mean? But slap me on my ass, nah, that's not my thing. Just never was.
Feels too much like a spanking, and spankings should only be delivered by parents. Or
listen, I never thought that was cute or sexy.
Either way, there should always be consent when spanking. There should be no unwanted spankings outside of your parents because you never want your parents to be.
Weirdly, I consider myself the darkest light skinned guy because for whatever reason, chicks think that I'm into like getting tied up and getting like spanked and stuff. I was like, nah, I used to get beatings when I was growing up. That shit was never sexy. Nah, hell no. I don't want to equate you spanking my ass with my mother yelling at me because I didn't take out the chicken to throw her out.
I mean, as the regional president of the Caramel Coalition over here, why is that light skin behavior like to get tied up?
Nah, because people think that I'm extra freaky because I'm light skinned. Well, like it's a thing attached to light skinned dudes. It's like extra freaky.
Light skinned dudes are extra freaky.
That's what I've come across with women's assumptions. The women that I've interacted with, they've initially thought I was into some things, and I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm cool with that.
When I'm perusing,
thanks but no thanks.
When I'm perusing the alternative lifestyle sites from time to time, Fet Life and all those,
midget life.
There's a lot of dark skinned dudes on there. That's all I'm saying.
There is, and I don't understand how it gets attributed to lighter skin folk.
Freakiness is across all the spectrum of the diaspora, including.
Nah, because growing up too, like Prince, he was like the freaky guy, and he was light skinned, so people used to attribute they used to attribute that shit to me too. I'm like, nah, like I had to change my favorite color. My favorite color used to be purple when I was younger, and ass cheek out Prince. I'm like, nah, man, and I made a hard pivot to orange.
Oh, but but back then there was a whole what do they call it, ambiguous type situation.
Yeah, Boy George.
Prince, you had Boy George. You had fucking all the bands back in the day was wearing sequins and tight ass pants and shit.
Yeah, Cameo.
The Isley Brothers. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Fucking all of them, especially those Midwestern groups.
David Bowie. Yeah, like all of them. So it was
just they used to bag mad chicks too. So maybe it was
but the thing was, it was like it just seemed like it was in the extra weird shit.
Morris Day in the time, every pimp in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Well, those were suits. I'm talking more like the cameo wearing the cup on the outside.
The hair was formed up. You know what I mean? They had the nails and the jewelry and the platform shoes and shit.
Oh yeah, like the 70s Isleys, because you have to recognize with the Isleys, there's a great evolution with the Isleys.
Yeah,
they used to have the perm and the zoot suits, and then they went to like the real funkadelic type clothing, and then they kind of split up, broke up, did their own little thing, got back together. Either way, then they came back with suits. With Mr. Big and them.
Hey, we need to bring back the suits, man. Hey, motherfuckers gotta start wearing suits again when they not
looking like
just outside.
Second album, new edition.
Just rock outside.
Second album, new edition.
I mean, if you don't, everybody should throw a suit on this week. All the, you know what I mean. If you got a suit in the closet, throw that bitch on one time this week and just go outside. You know what I mean. Go somewhere that you generally would go. Just go in a suit.
The era of the suit with the vest, the little pocket square. With the pocket. The watch with the little the watch ring.
Yeah, the pocket
with the
watch.
Chain.
Yeah, pocket watch, pocket square.
Oh yeah.
You get dressed up, throw some shoes on and shit. Every motherfuckers
Listen,
want to get dressed for church and Easter. And
listen, that's the benefit of being old. Well, older. Now it's like because I always used to dress like that. I never used to like jeans, so I always used to wear like khakis, corduroys in high school. So like I always used to dress button up shirt, that kind of shit. Unless I'm wearing like my because I can't always wear fatigues. So even so that was my thing back then. But
yeah,
now that I'm older, it's more acceptable.
that was that '90s style back then too. Like there was the prep look, and then it was like the
Yeah,
thug look.
yeah, like this look
Yeah, you
with
was
the
either,
Eastlands.
he was either Boys to Men, he was Boys to Men, or you was MOP or Jodeci. If we gonna keep an R&B group, you know what I mean? You was either Jodeci or you was motherfucking Boys to Men.
Boys man, I was Jodeci, and I work with somebody. Shout out to my man Benny. Like my man Benny, he was a hardcore Boys to Men fan. And see, this is the thing. He told me a story like how his father used to say every time he hears Boys to Men, he always thinks of his son Benny, and he's like, that's why Boys to Men is his group. I'm like, yo, seriously, like I feel you on that one. But it was just a harsh, like for me, it was a stark decision. I was just more of a Jodeci guy. That was the lifestyle I was living. But I respect you being the Boys of Men. I don't have to be like, oh, that shit was whack. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like that debate style. But yeah, Boys of Men, Jodeci, I'm Boys of Men. It was like Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige. I was more Mary J. Blige, even though I had that Mariah Carey was my first crush. My celebrity crush outside of
I feel
Lena
like
Horne.
I dressed like Boys to Men, but I had Jodeci mentality because I couldn't rock leather vests. I've never really been a vest dude, and
I never had a leather vest
or leather pants and shit. Yeah, I mean, I did have some lugs. You know what I mean, I was more of an Eastland style boot type dude. You know what I mean? So I had to specialize with the Bugle Boy cardigans and shit.
So full disclosure, shout out to my man Mel T, aka Mayo.
Oh, Mel T, what up?
Shout. Nah, because last time I saw him, I had to tell him the story. I was like, "Yo, dog, remember the time you came over to my house and you was like, yo, you gotta upgrade your style." I don't know where the fuck these pants came from. This motherfucker had me wearing like patent leather pants and like this. I'm like, come on, man. Hell no. I walked out and my mother was like, yo, where you going? He was like, nah, we going to a party. She's like, nah, you looking jokey. And he was like, nah, he's looking right on time. And me and him fell out laughing over that memory. Oh my God. Talking about, never again. But shout out to Mel T.
Shout out to Mel T. He used to always talk trash about him being faster than me. And he was.
Yeah, Mel T's my guy though. Shout out to Mel T.
Yeah, he has some speed out there on the track, so I can't.
And he could ball too. And he could play basketball. Oh yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I always was on Mel T's team. Hell fucking yeah.
He used to call me to play Madden all the time, and I used to bust his ass in Madden. and one time he got real good at Madden, and then I never beat him in Madden again. Because I can't let this dude beat me in Madden, and then he just got good.
Yeah. Like me and him, we run across each other every now and then, just randomly. But he's one of them guys where I don't have to see him all the time. Every time I see him, that's my guy. I always wish him well, whatever I could do, to try to stay in touch. We always just lose touch, but it happens. Life happens. But shout out to him and that little story. Talking about dressing up like an R&B group. Got me in a patent leather pants. My mother's like, yeah, where y'all going? Looking like the Isley brothers in the 70s.
It was a whole era, man. Like I said, you had to choose. You had to choose if you was gonna be like fucking,
Yeah, I tried it once. It wasn't me.
If you're gonna be like Common, you know what I mean? Like, you was rocking khakis at Eastlands, or you was rocking fatigues and lugs, or Timbs.
I had the Eastlands. I had it was the burgundy Eastlands. And then it was the army pants and the button-down shirt with the hoodie and the vest.
Yeah.
And the Scully.
right?
And the chew stick.
Oh, man.
The chew stick.
You had a lot of personalities in your fashion.
I mean, I'm from Brooklyn.
Shout out to Benny's. I got the Benny's Scully on today, man. Shout out to Benny's, one of my first jobs. Benny's used to be the spot where you could get the dollar candy, 3 for $1 candy.
3 for $1.
Every
That's where we used to get the old Henry.
Every board game and shit.
Yep.
And if you needed some quick
I'm glad you brought that up. I almost forgot about that from my movie review. I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot to take that notes, but I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah, the board games too at Benny's, the bikes.
I used to build bikes at Benny's. Shout out to anybody who bought a bike off me at Benny's. It was probably the best put together bike you ever had.
You had to ask who's putting your shit together. Because you'd be riding on the street and the front wheel just pop off.
Some people never used to. I used to always double check and tighten up the bikes when I was selling them shits, boy. Because
that's why you had to ask who's putting your shit together.
They would just slap the front wheel on and not even tighten that bitch, dog. Then you fucking try to roll off. You go off the first curb, you ain't got no more front tire.
Yeah, but you see that's of an era when we were able to ask like, who's putting our bike together? Just like, yo, who you got in the kitchen? Who's cooking on the grill today? You can't really do that nowadays. It's like, what? Well, it doesn't matter because everybody's more structured and you have to stay by the book now. So, but back in the day, easy. Oh, Daryl's doing my bike easy. Sometimes didn't y'all used to get tips?
Shit is put together properly. That's why I want to know who's putting the guy. I know that dude don't pay attention. Every time I see him,
but did y'all used to get tips?
Nah, not really, man. It was kind of like part of the job. Somebody could buy a bike and then you just throw that shit together for them so they could ride it out if they didn't want to carry out the box and shit.
No, I used to get tips as an altar boy doing like funerals and shit like that, weddings and shit like that. They used to come to the back and like, oh, that was a nice service. Oh, y'all did good. And used to tip us.
Oh shit.
You know, yeah. One funeral, like we got like tip $10 each. Next time, like so we had a beat wet. So we're thinking, easy, we get money. Next funeral we did, we ended up getting candy. We was like, the fuck? Now it wasn't even candy. It was a pack of bubble gum that we had to like open and spread out amongst ourselves.
Oh shit.
He was like, don't do this during the service though. Save it for afterwards.
Y'all had to rock down the fucking bag of candy and shit. That's crazy.
Nah, it wasn't even a bag of candy. It was a stick of bubble gum that we had to open. You know them little square joints, some rectangle joints.
Damn.
And like the bubble yums. Like the bubble yums.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, just don't chew it during service. Save it for afterwards. We was all like, all right, cool. He's gonna tip us afterwards. All right, y'all did good. He was like, yeah. We was bummed out, to say the least.
Speaking of young kids getting money, it's about to be wintertime outside. Clocks went back.
So do people still pay for kids to rake leaves?
I don't know. I'm not. We got fucking lawn care service out here, but I don't even see kids walking around with a shovel with their rake to be raking leaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Send your kids out to shovel some fucking snow this winter time. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to turn my heat on right now, which is the other reason I'm wearing this fucking winter hat inside.
All right, real talk though. You putting plastic on your window? Because I'm trying to put plastic on my shit. This tape ain't working, so like I gotta get the official jam.
Yeah, I might. I might. I'm thinking about it because like I'm trying not to turn my heat on, but I got this big ass patio window over here. And, I'm gonna just get man, you gotta hit that with the you gotta get the shit with the
air dryer.
Yeah.
Now, see, the thing is this plastic is too thick. Number one, because I got it from work, and then the tape and the paint is not matching up. So I have to get the official joint and not do the whole window. I have to do only the window itself. So that way I could open and close my blinds. You know what I mean? Rather than doing the whole frame, like see over here, like how I got the whole frame and shit. Rather than that, I got to get it on the inside. So that way now I can move my curtain.
Yeah.
But like that was just a test run. I was like, all right, I'm only gonna do one window and see how that holds up. That shit don't hold up. Fucking room's an icebox.
I'm gonna just get some heavy duty. I'm gonna get some heavy duty curtains like the heavy winter
Oh, yeah.
weight curtains and shit. But
No, my
my
shit
house
are
is
blacked out. My shits are blacked out and winterized. So it's like,
yeah.
like no light comes in. It's them blacked out joints. Because I hate them kind of curtains where like I come in my room after taking a shower and then basically people could see a silhouette of me. I'm like, nah, man, this ain't no Naked Gun movie. I ain't doing that shit.
You're not doing the silhouette dance in the window for the people.
Nah, you. All right. So the new Naked Gun came out. It's pretty decent, even though I'm lukewarm on Leslie Nielsen for other reasons. I'm not gonna get into it. But there's a scene where they use the silhouettes, where the people are just doing regular things, but the silhouette looks like they're doing something real sexual.
Oh shit.
So it's like I could be getting like some lotion, and I'm standing there like butt naked, and the silhouette will look like I'm doing something dumb that I'm really not. That's why I got to get the blacked out joints. I'm like, nah.
That's the beauty. Let's give your neighbors a show, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but again, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't want to go outside and people look at me like, "Hey, yo, what up, dog? You had a good night last night?" Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yes, motherfucker. Send me, put some money in my cash app. You know what I mean? You provide. Think about it as providing a service you don't even know. Like somebody can see you doing silhouette dancing, and fucking now you done made their whole day. They're probably about to walk in front of the bus in front of your house. You know what I mean? What's worse? The
I
dude.
say it all the time. Money. I say it all the time. Money has no morals.
No,
The
it's not
less,
even about
the
money.
less morals the less morals you have, the more money you can make.
It's not even
I
about the
have a
money.
sense of morals. I
Who
have a
said
sense of morals,
it's
so
not
I
about the
can't
money
make
though?
money off of that.
It's more about, you know what I mean? You might have changed some dude's life. He was like, I'm about to step in front of this bus when it comes. And then he looks up and then you are doing it.
No, but
And then
no,
he's
but
like,
it's
you
not
know
just
what?
dudes.
That shit was
It's not just
hilarious. And then the bus
no.
pulls up and he just gets on the bus. He's like,
Well,
yeah,
number one.
I saw this super dope little silhouette.
Let's make some corrections. Number one, I ain't out here trying to entertain dudes. Number one. Number two,
I'm just
if
saying
there's
you never
kids,
know.
if there is a bus stop, if there's kids,
You
like,
never
come on
know.
now,
You never
have
know
some
how
decency.
you never know how you're changing lives, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to change lives like that. I don't want to change lives like that. I would prefer people to see real talk. And I try not to say this too loud because my father doesn't like when I do this. All right, so the college kids come around here around Thursdays and Fridays, and sometimes they leave their red cups and their empty beer bottles and shit, right? Well, cans. My thing is this: if I go outside to have a cigarette, I'm just standing there. Easy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna clean around my house. Like I have a sense of pride when it comes to my neighborhood and where I live, right? Because if somebody pulls up to come by my house, they'd be like, "Damn, y'all got mad trash around here." Nah, like again, even though I'm a renter, I have a owner's mentality. It's just weird like that. But I'd rather people see me doing that than me trying to put on some lotion, think that I'm jerking off and shit. Yeah, trying to get some sexy time. Nah, I'd rather people notice me do that shit than some what are you doing in your bedroom? Like, yo, that's my behind my closed doors.
Wouldn't you like to know? Sign up for this
Yeah,
advance.
yeah. Nah. If anything, full disclosure, I was with somebody and they always wanted to be extra loud and put on a show, and I'm like, the fuck, man, yo, chill. you know. Even
But
though
anyway,
like the guy in the next hotel room told me to shut up, like go to sleep, dog.
damn, he knew your name. That's crazy.
Again, homegirl like put on a show and she was making noise at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll tell you the rest of that story offline.
It is what it is. Do you have any manual clocks that you got to set back? I had to change the one on the car and the one on the
The one
stove.
on my microwave.
Yeah, I think all the
Yeah,
clocks. I think all clocks should just change automatically. But I understand it's got to be connected to the interwebs, and I don't know if I want my microwave connected to the internet.
yeah. Some things I don't want to. I don't want to be connected to the Bluetooth. That's a weird thing because like I have a plug that's a Bluetooth plug, and I could plug something into it, and when I want to like have it turned on, oops, I can have it turned on. But I'm like, only thing I really want that is just my lights. Like other than that, like I don't want them to see like when I'm turning on my TV. Like so a lot of Big Brother shit that's going on. Nah, microwave. But
Do you feel like you got an extra hour? Because I felt like, I mean, I've been asleep. I slept fucking pretty much all yesterday after work. So my old ass went to bed at like
uh,
8 o'clock.
yeah, I was kind of surprised because when I woke up, I was like, "Oh damn!" I thought I was waking up late, and I thought I was waking up at like 8 o'clock. Usually, even on the weekends, by nature, my body just wakes up around like five something in the morning. So, and then I try to go back to sleep. So I woke up today around like six something. I was like, "Oh shit! Oh damn!" I woke up stupid. I was like, "Oh damn!" A lot of my days gone. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed, but no, I kind of felt it, but it's just weird that looking at the time right now and it's 11 o'clock when it feels like 12.
Right?
You
Uh,
know, so
World Series Game 7, the second greatest phrase in all of sports.
ah,
Because to me, the best phrase in all, the best two-word phrase in sports is world champion. I don't understand how Game 7 somehow overtook world champion as being the two best words in sports. This guy, this guy.
I told you, I told you, I told you when we was off air. You know what? I gotta fix up my hat scene for today. I was like, oh, I got a hat. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna show you yet. My nephew got me this hat for one of my birthdays. I think it was like 2, 3 years ago. I was like, oh, easy, yeah, hell yeah. I rock with the Dodgers. It used to be at Brooklyn. Magic Johnson's on the ownership team. Yeah, I fucks with the Dodgers.
Magic got
Darryl,
18 championship rings. That's crazy.
they
As
not like us.
as
They
an
not
owner
like
and a
us.
player.
Mm.
It was a really good game.
One,
It went extras. It went 11 innings last night. Great game. You know what I mean? Another
What did Brad Paisley do the
no,
did he do
no.
the
But ironically, there's been a Will Smith in every. Will Smith has won the last 6 World Series. So I mean,
hmm
if you're a gambling
Yep.
man, you know,
Get jiggy with it.
Will Smith.
No, but see, then this is the thing. What did I just say?
It just shows you how common Will Smith is as a name, because the two Will Smith, there's two different Will Smiths in baseball.
No, I think it's like three. I think it's three of them.
It
One
might,
in Texas, one
well,
in
no,
Arizona.
the one in Texas is the relief pitcher. He got traded.
Oh, okay.
So there's Will Smith on the Dodgers. He's the catcher, and then Will
hmm
Smith, the relief pitcher, he got traded like 3 years in a row. So he went from like the Braves, then he went to the Astros, and then he went to the
Astros. Yep.
Rangers.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking about.
And
That's the one I'm
and they
thinking
just
about.
kept winning. And then the Will Smith on the Dodgers is just the catcher on the Dodgers. Like he's also on my fantasy
Uh,
team. Uh,
yeah, the one that got traded is the one because I was gonna say, yeah, didn't he play for the Astros?
yeah, he just been bouncing around and winning titles. He's like Robert Ory.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's the Thanos of baseball, just collecting rings.
Right?
Will Smith out here getting jiggy with it with his variants, his
Facts.
white variants.
But shout out to the Dodgers and the three real Dodger fans that I know. Uh,
All
Congratulations.
right.
You know what I mean? Magic, obviously, you know what I mean? That's big for
Yeah.
Magic. You know,
Yeah.
he's
You know what I
he's,
mean?
he's, trying,
So
he's trying to get goaded as an owner too,
I'm saying
because
Magic, like,
he got the Lakers titles, then he got Lakers titles as an owner, then he got Dodgers titles. He owns a soccer team, I think,
yep.
that won a title. Something else.
Listen, Magic is the
He got,
man. Like
he's got
that's what I
18.
said when I met him. It was the first time I've actually felt like lightheaded and giddy meeting somebody, him and Pat Riley at the same time. I was like, yo. It was one of those just like the Dave Chappelle, Rick James, and he's not Rick James, Prince, and he's walking in the light.
Oh yeah.
It was one of those moments when I saw them. It was real talk. It was, oh man, shook their hand. And then I think, yeah, it was Magic Johnson. He ended up picking my daughter, Samia. He ended up picking her for a question. And, it was on beat, how did you get the name and all this kind of stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, the crazy
But
part is that Magic in the early early '90s, we didn't even think Magic was going to be around this long. Now he's worth $1.5 billion,
Magic Man.
and he got
Yeah.
18 championship rings.
Yeah, once again, Kendrick's hometown is beating Drake's hometown. They not like us. Yes. Well, that is what it is, but I figured I'd rock the Dodgers hat for a bit. Actually, it's actually too big for my head, but I could tuck my ears underneath.
Oh, God.
Hmm?
So I'm trying to see. I'm looking at it right now because he won five. He won five titles, right? And then he won the NCAA title.
Mm-hmm.
He won 5 NBA rings.
We're not even counting high school, are we? We're not going that far back.
At the time of his Wikipedia hasn't been updated, but he has 16 on Wikipedia, and that was, I guess, before the back-to-backs.
Mm.
So, yeah, Magic is out here fucking
Right.
doing the damn thing. So shout out. And shit.
Wait, who's the manager of the Blue Jays again? Don Mattingly?
Don Mattingly, yeah.
Oh,
He would have finally gotten a ring.
yeah. Yeah, you would figure that Don Mattingly would have got a ring before Wade Boggs, because that was really the debate back when we were growing up. Like, who's the better third baseman? Oh, and no, Wade Boggs was third base. Mattingly was first base.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember who's the better batter for the two teams, Yankees, Red Sox.
I think. Well, here's the thing about these two teams.
And Wade Boggs ended up winning his championship with the Yankees.
Right. These two teams could meet each other again next year in the World Series. Man, they're both super young and talented. You know what I mean? There's another Japanese player supposed to be coming into the league next year that maybe the Dodgers will scoop up, and then they'll be like half Japanese.
Nah, the Mets gonna have to. The Mets and Yankees, they're gonna have to make a splash, because the Yankees missed out on that pitcher from the Dodgers.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, they blinked.
But
they blinked, and the Dodgers scooped him up.
I just pulled it up here on so Magic does got 1 ring with Michigan State, 5 rings as a player, and then 5 rings as an owner of the Lakers, and then 1 ring with the Sparks, and then now 2 rings with the Dodgers.
And wait, was I supposed to be writing this down?
No. And he's got a ring with the MLS. So
all right. Oof. Talk about the Thanos of rings, boy. Woo.
Talk about the diversity of Magic's ownership. Golly. I mean, they're all LA teams, but.
And that's not even talking about the movie theaters or any other business venture that he's in. He's probably in wine.
Movie theaters I know at one point he owned like 100 Starbucks chain, like spots, and fucking the movie theaters were supposed to be super dope. So there's a lot of Magic has got his hands on it. Everybody should, like, as NBA players or just athletes in general, man. Like Magic.
Entrepreneurs, just entrepreneurship.
Magic is like the example. Magic, Jordan, motherfucking some of these guys.
You know who low key too? Shaq.
Let's not forget about Shaq.
Shaq is somebody that should be recognized, because I forgot that his name, but that basketball player that used to play with the Milwaukee Bucks that just recently passed away, I think it was like last year sometime. He was actually like a real like businessman. I think he made, I want to say billions, but I don't want to overvalue the numbers.
If you follow what these guys are doing, or like some of these newer, younger guys that are making all this money, man, like look into like what the guys who are doing it and did it with less money than you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like Magic wasn't there. Nobody was paying the NBA guys that kind of money back in the day. Like Shaq made more money than Magic, and now Shaq's contracts were the biggest at that time. Remember everybody being mad when they gave Shaq like $150 million, and now it's like that's the fucking league minimum and shit.
Yeah, to go from Orlando to LA.
Yeah.
But you see but you see the thing about those contracts a lot of people don't look at is the tax. So a lot of times one thing with like the Yankees and the Knicks, it looks like they're overpaying players, but it's when you look at the tax rates, they're actually making regular market value. You know, once you take those taxes into consideration, because somebody playing in Texas or in Florida, yeah, you want $150 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But then if you pay like 175 in New York, yeah, it looks like more based on the numbers, but look at the taxes. I mean, it's basically equal.
Florida doesn't have state tax.
Exactly. So see that 150, you're getting more of that 150. But then in New York, if I have to pay a player 175, right, or 185, when you take away those taxes, it's about 150. I mean,
yeah.
so
I mean, you choose to play there unless you get drafted there, though. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess not everybody can play for the fucking Miami Heat, though.
Nah, Pat Riley don't play that. And again, like he has a certain stubbornness. Like to this day, it's been about like 5 seasons. They still don't have a center, like a true center. They're rocking with Bam at 6'8".
I don't know, man. Listen, all I know is that the Pistons are playing good right now, and I can't wait to buy you that Darko Milicic jersey at the end of the year.
Yeah, see, you like to gamble. That's why I got to get you that Chauncey Billups Knicks jersey.
Hey, listen, we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm still winning the football picks right now by 3. So we'll get to that later. But what you about now? You about an XL Ebron jersey? Yeah.
Nah, I'm not an XL. Seriously, all this puffiness, real talk. I'm a real talk medium. Like I'm 165. I'm trying to gain 5 extra pounds, and I just can't because that 5 extra pounds. No, because that 5 extra.
Be a medium.
No. But that 5 extra pounds is gonna get me $12 extra on my first visit when I go to Plasma, and $15 extra on my second visit going to Plasma. That's an extra $25 for 5 pounds. So I got to get my weight up 5 pounds. So
I mean, more potatoes.
Hey, Christmas is right around the corner. Yo, that $25 goes a long way.
You just gotta eat on the way to Plasma, dog. So when you get on the scale, you're a little heavier.
Nah, I have to eat about an hour before I go. But then even with that, I got to be careful of what I eat because then I'm on the bus now. I get the bubble guts while it's bumping on the bus, and now I got to take a piss because that's the other thing. Can't drink too much water because halfway there, one time, I almost pissed myself because I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta pee. I had to run from the bus stop to the bus to the spot, so I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, rookie mistakes. I make my adjustments, but I'm just making heartier meals, like more potatoes and meat and vegetables, shit like that. Eating this 3 times a day rather than my customary twice a day.
Real random shit that I came across this week, man. This is the first month that there hasn't been a hip hop song in the top 40 on the Billboard since 1990.
I saw that.
How you feel about that?
Oh wait! Top 40 in the Billboard 100, right?
Yeah, on the Billboard, like the top 40, like Casey Kasem top 40 type shit.
Yeah.
Shadow Stevens. There's been a hip hop.
Stevens.
There's been a hip hop song. Yeah, man. Shadow Stevens used to host that shit too.
No, because
that's my guy.
He also used to. I think it was what was it? Win, lose, or draw, or some shit like that.
It was the Center Square, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah. I was trying to think of them daytime TV shows.
It was Square.
Shadow Stevens.
Listen, voiceover legend.
Yeah.
Shadow Stevens was the first dude I heard that sounded kind of like me. You know what I mean, from a registry, like his voice was deeper like mine is. So like, okay, I don't have to be Casey Kasem to be, to break into the radio game,
Hey guys,
right?
this is Casey Kasem
Uh,
of
but
Wolfman Jack.
right, I don't have to smoke. I don't have to sound like I smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
I don't have to sound like fucking Howard Stern. Like I just do dudes that just you know.
Mm.
But anyway, since 1990, man, what is that? 27 years.
No, 1990. That's
30
over 30 years ago. B, come on now.
Hey man, it's early, man. I had to roll my clocks back.
Putting the clocks back messed up the abacus.
Yeah, man.
Damn it. My damn sundial is off.
That's it. I'm gonna be off all day. I'm gonna be a little off, and I'm gonna just blame it on the clocks.
Yeah, it's better than blaming it on the alcohol. Nah, but if anything, this is the thing. Oh, the rain, yeah, exactly. Blame it on the rain. Dilly for dilly. See, this is the thing though. Growing up, hip hop was never really mainstream. And even with that, we still had songs that were bangers. It wasn't about being recognized by the mainstream, it's about being felt by the people on the streets, the people that really mattered. See, like the mainstream growing up, that's like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, that's Cyndi Lauper, Madonna. That's that kind of territory. Prince. You know what I mean? They wasn't really trying to mess around with that market and trying to be global. They were just trying to hit the blocks and entertain people and be the people's music. But then the business aspect of things came into play, and now it's how good you are based on the numbers that you do. You know what I mean? It's like looking at the numbers and saying how good you do is like saying Vanilla Ice is better than Redman based on the numbers. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of bullshit. Bullshit.
I get it, but at the same time, like I feel like, and I can't take all the credit for this thought, but it was a thought that I was having as it was being said while on the podcast. I was listening. I listened to Van Lathan as a podcast called Higher Learning with Rachel Lindsay from The Bachelorette. But anyway, he was saying that, like, in general, hip hop is not making music for the people anymore. You know what I mean? Which I totally agree with. They're making music for TikTok. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not, they don't care about the quality of the music as we used to care about the lyrics and the beat. It all had to be like one cohesive situation. Like if a song had a dope beat, but the lyrics was whack, that was a whack song. You know what I mean? It's all right. The beat's cool, but it's trash. You know what I mean? Now it's like, all you need is a catchy beat and a dance, and you got a hit. You know what I mean? So like, I think the closest song to it was like an NBA YoungBoy song, a Young Boy Never Broke Again. I think this is what the NBA stands for. And
No. If anything, before we started, I was talking to my nephew, the one that got me the hat.
You were listening to some NBA YoungBoy?
Nah, this is what he told me. I was like, look, we want to have you on the show. How's next week look like? Depending on like how the schedule looks like for your nephew, right? He was like, yeah, cool. Just let me know like how y'all do it, and that's how we got into the Twitch talk. But then, we started talking about music, and he talked about, y'all just don't understand the experience. Like y'all should be appreciative that you're alive in the era of NBA YoungBoy. I'm like, okay, hold on.
Whoa,
I get it. I was like, look, I get it. I was like, listen, I get it. Your music is your music, and it represents your era. The same way when I was growing up, my mother thought, she was like, what are you listening to? This Pickin' Boogers. I'm like, yo, this Biz Markie, yeah, this is my song. All right. So I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but when
you make that statement, like you should be proud to be alive in the time of NBA YoungBoy, that's the shit you say about Big or Pac or.
But this is the thing that he said. He was like, one thing that he appreciates about being from Brooklyn is that he actually listens to more Jay-Z and Biggie than anything else, because if he didn't, he wouldn't really know much about them and wouldn't really think that they're really relevant.
True.
I was like, you know what? I was like, hold on to that thought because you're gonna have to explain yourself when you come on to the podcast. So I want
But,
to be a
but
little bit honest
does,
with him with that one.
does NBA YoungBoy have that same gravitas as a Jay Z?
And this is where I told him he would get pushback from you.
I'm just saying, maybe, I mean, if it's equivalent, then it's equivalent. But I've listened to NBA YoungBoy, and I don't hear it. Like for me, like for the kids in their 20s, right? It would be more like I would go with like Lil Baby before I went with NBA YoungBoy.
All right, so
I would go with
somebody
Future before I went with
no
NBA
no
YoungBoy, but Future's kind of like an in between. Like
so
Future and
wait,
Drake,
look,
they're like an in between.
all right, so let me put it to you like this, right? Let me try to think of a wrap up of our era. Let's say Slick Rick, right? Um, you that's probably not really your era. Well, it's our era, but that wasn't really your avenue,
Hey
right?
man, listen. First of all, I love Slick Rick. That's not that's not
No, no,
because
no, no.
I interviewed Slick Rick. I met Slick Rick. Like
All
Slick
right.
Rick is the guy.
So there's the thing. So there's the thing, right? So for us, Slick Rick was that guy, right? People a little bit older than us saying no, Slick Rick isn't really the move. It's more Lou Rose. It's more Barry White. You know what I mean? So it's just
Oh no,
different.
but that would be my pushback. Like where's what's the comp? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna make a statement like that, then that statement got to be like Nas. Like NBA YoungBoy is the comp is the comp for Nas for this generation.
No, what I've heard is that he's this generation's Tupac.
Okay. Well, then it would make sense as long as there's a comp. But I don't know. I haven't listened to enough of his music to like
Neither have I.
I've listened to some of it, but I haven't listened. I only listen to what's on the radio, so I don't really like
I
about an album and none of that shit. But if we don't have the
and I
young
don't
lady,
really listen to radio, and even with that, it's like I'm not just gonna totally discount it because I don't listen to it. I'm gonna be
oh
honest with him
yeah, yeah.
and give him that lane for him to feel heard,
Hey, we should
and rather than me just totally trying to shut him down and sun him and be like,
absolutely.
nah, it's supposed to be about Mob Deep. You had to do Mob Deep, yo. The Clips shit was dope. The Big L was for me. It was
But that's for us.
but
Like that's our generation giving us shit back, giving us stuff back. Like you know what I mean?
yeah, like the Raekwon, the
Yeah,
Ghostface.
that's not for them. That's not for the kids. If they grab a couple new fans, cool. But like
Mm,
they're gonna do the same numbers they was doing back in the day because everybody our age been waiting for those records. And that's like
mm,
that's why they didn't use like there wasn't a lot of like new features or like a lot of dudes that wasn't in that same vein. You know what I mean? Like
mm.
it's like I say like Drake and Future. That's more like the 30 somethings. The 20 somethings right now I guess is NBA YoungBoy and Lil Baby and BX the Plug and
Nah. Young baby is more like the upper upper 20s, young 30s.
I don't know, man. But I feel like we're
But yeah,
gonna
I
have
don't know either. I don't know. I
before
don't
we
know.
before we have before we do our YN show, we're gonna have to probably listen to some of this music. So we should
Do we?
probably yeah. I feel like to
Yeah.
be able to have the good back and forth. You know what I mean? I think we should probably know a couple of these dudes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Just seems like it would be like the
Yeah, see, this is the thing that I told my nephew I found is the big disconnect. Getting back to like the kind of shift in the music, right? When before music used to be done for the people for house parties and shit like that, right? And it was just mainly for blocks and neighborhood people, just for hood folk, right? And then it started to resonate outwards. Once it started to resonate outward, that's when it got to the point where it hit the bell of it's now a business. Now, when the business
oh
came
yeah.
in, the business structure became less of parties, and it became a weird shift once it became like real hardcore business to the point where it is now, right? Where growing up, it was parties. Then it shifted to, all right, I'm the drug kingpin. Now it shifted to, I'm the drug user for us, our generation, it's like, yo, y'all got that custy rap. Like the
but
person that does the most drugs and gets the most drunk is the most popular. For us, it's like that's shameful.
I don't even know. I don't even know if it's that anymore, man. I think that like, and even though like most of the drug user rappers are probably most of them are dead now anyway. Um,
Well, look,
but now,
Pusha T.
it's more about for me, and I think it's across entertainment in general. But now it's
Mhm,
about the influencer is the rapper. The influencer is the boxer. The influencer is the fucking movie star. The influencer is the model. The influencer is the dude, you know what I mean, the cover of the magazines. Like it's not about like everything used to kind of have a there used to be like there used to be a thing about being like multifaceted, like a Jamie Foxx or a Lady Gaga or a Beyonce. They could do a bunch of shit. They can act. They can sing. It was more about like bringing that the Broadway
even
talent to the screen and the TV, right? And now it's just about
mm,
whoever got the most likes and interaction on the internet. Like the whole entertainment industry shifted to a very short span of like commercials, and whoever gets the most watches on the commercials is the most popular dude. It's like you got this guy ISO Speed out here racing guys, touting himself around as like the fastest guy in the world, but he's not racing the fastest guys in the world. But my nephew, who may not have never watched like a Noah Lyles race at the Olympics,
or
might
Usain Bolt.
or Usain Bolt might argue me down that
Mm.
ISO Speed could beat Noah Lyles.
In theory,
No,
no,
he
wait,
wouldn't
wait, wait,
believe it.
wait, based on theory, because it's based on what he's been taught and what he's
Right.
been
Well, that's what I'm
told.
saying. Is what he's been exposed to. This is what he knows. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not saying that he would have like a real belief because he might not be like into the sport like that, right?
Mm.
Or it's like saying that like uh the best like influencer ball player could make the league. You know what I mean?
Eh, well, you see,
And
and
it's
getting
like
back to music, and getting back to music, you're right. It's now it's more how much are you influencing people, right? How much clicks can you get? Like
so
heat,
you
how
don't
much
have to be
heat can you generate?
you don't have to be talented as you don't have to be as talented. I won't say that you don't have to be talented. You don't have to be as talented, which is why you see a lot of the real talented people now taking on social media
Mm,
as like something that they have to do so they can stay relevant and you can remember that there's actual really talented people. Like when you see like these NBA guys playing these social media guys in sports and you see the level and you're like,
mm.
oh, okay. I've been watching this dude bust everybody's ass in playgrounds for months and months, and I'm thinking this is the best guy. Ain't no way he could beat. No, ain't no way he's gonna lose to the 15th guy on the NBA bench. And then Brian Scalabrine goes to a park in New York and kills this cab driver ass motherfucker who been bullying motherfuckers for 6 months on the internet. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Mm.
type of shit that I see now starting to happen. I think it will happen with music eventually as well. I will give credit to social media for turning me on to like a lot of like really talented singers these days. Because
Mm.
I was believing that like nobody's even singing anymore. But then you breeze through TikTok or Snapchat or whatever, and you see some real talent out there.
So kind of low key for me. This is why I gave highest to lowest that Spike Lee Denzel movie a high rating, because that's exactly where we are when it comes to music. Because the things people would do to get put on versus people that just got
Uh,
straight talent. Like even on a low end for many people, even like a J Lo, she can act, she can she can act, she can sing, like she could perform. She's a performer, right? She's an entertainer, right? So she's doing multiple things to generate all of that versus somebody that is just influencing
she can also
and
dance.
selling and
You forgot
no,
that.
I said dance. I know I said dance. I said dance. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not like people are just, haven't heard. Well, just come out to just dance. It's not like, Debbie Gibson or some shit like, no, the Debbie Gibson. You know what I'm talking about from back in the day that did the choreography for the Cosby Show. Um, Either way, Debbie Allen. That's what I'm thinking of.
I knew you would get there. I wasn't gonna give no hints. I was like, he'll get there. He's on his way.
Yeah, it would have been helpful that you would have helped me out rather than go through my old man Rolodex of, all right, no, it's not Give Me a Break. It's not Nell Carter.
This is the equivalent of like that dude with the camera that watched that octopus kill his friend or try to kill his friend because he tried. he knew his friend.
Come on, man.
He knew he was going to help his friend if he got to the end. If he really started sputtering, I would have helped you, but you was working through it.
Yeah, and plus I'm smoking too, so you see how the total recall works out for me, huh?
Yeah, you know. But speaking of,
I don't know such a nigga.
We're gonna pivot, man. This movie of the week time because we're running up against our timetable. We got to make sure we talk about this movie and get our picks in.
All right, so I'll go first. The movie of the week that I selected was Royal Tenenbaums by Wes Anderson. I had thought at the time it was like, yeah, it was one of his first movies. It was actually his third movie because the first movie he did was Bottle Rocket, and then he did Rushmore, and then he did the Royal Tenenbaums, and then The Life Aquatic with Steve Zazu. Either way,
which
yeah,
it's one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Scuba Steve. Even though it's two separate movies, I always put those two together. Scuba Steve as Steve Zazu. But either way, so the Royal Tenenbaums, right? The reason why I picked it, and I told you I'll hold off until my review. It's a good Saturday afternoon movie, like on like a rainy fall day or like a chilly day. You just want to just be on the couch, huddle up. Don't really want to watch any college football or any kind of sports. You just want to watch a simple movie that you could just really just not really dumb down, but kind of turn off and just watch because the narrations from Alec Baldwin I like. Um, the character development and the character narrations were great when you look at it as a story, which, without giving away any spoilers, it touches on some kind of dicey topics without it really being that dicey. Like incest is one of those kind of questionable things that they kind of brought up and they touch base on. Suicide was another one. But then marriage and different relationships blended families on a higher scale per se. But when you had said board games earlier from Benny's, that's one thing that I actually looked at was they actually had a closet full of board games. Like Fortune 500, Life. What's some of the other games that they had in there? But it was just a whole closet rather than like a pantry with food and canned goods. It was just board games. I'm like, oh shit, that's one thing that I would really want to have. It's just a closet of board games, like simple little things, and just the storytelling and the way that it's told. For me, it makes it a solid 3.5 because it's a good date night movie. You could just chill, and it's kind of questionable material, but then the way that they deal with it is like, oh, okay, I can get around that, and it's entertaining. the, when the priest goes down the stairs, like you wouldn't think that it just has like a kind of monotone feel to it, like a PBS, like it was made for like an upscale PBS paid wall kind of movie, but it was nice. It was pleasant, without being ultra aggressive and dramatic, but it was nice. So that's my review, 3.5.
3.5.
Solid date night movie. Yeah, solid date night movie. 3.5. A low 4.
I would give it a. I watched it when it first came out, and I was like, it's kind of weird. it moves a little bit slow for me. Like, and I like Wes Anderson movies. Isle of Dogs is probably my favorite thus far, but I like Rushmore and those other films. Like basically, like you kind of hit it on the nail when you like that the way that the movie is set up and how it moves and like I love the cast. I think Gene Hackman was Gene Hackman.
Yeah. Oh yes, Gene Hackman was good.
Gene Hackman was good in it, man. You know, knowing that it was one of his early movies, I can see now where he's like the development and like how he's gotten so much better as a storyteller. But yeah, I would give it like a 3.3. You know what I mean? Like I'll watch it if it's on TV, like, and I don't have to like if I'm doing other stuff. Like for me, it's like a background movie more than it is like I got to sit down and rewatch this, you know. But if it's like in the background, I'll be like, oh shit, the World Tenenbaums is on and shit. If I can watch it while you're like vacuuming, or like, it's one of those movies for me where you can watch it, you know what it's about, but you don't have to like listen to it. So there's like music playing in the background, like it's not gonna be like, oh man, I'm missing some shit. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like a 3.3 on the scale out of 5.
It's a good Saturday movie. It's a good Saturday movie.
Good Saturday movie for sure. I already know what movie I want to watch for next week. So we're gonna take on Layer Cake.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, we're gonna take
Guy Ritchie. Oh yeah, I'm a Guy Ritchie fan too.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Guy Ritchie, Wes Anderson. I have to get. I actually like Zack Snyder as well.
I fuck with Snyder. Snyder's good.
Sucker Punch is one of his low key good ones, man.
Well, maybe that will be on the list at some point. But next week we're reviewing Layer Cake. If you want to follow along with us, man, watch Layer Cake, and then join the conversation, man. Hit us up. Make sure you in the chat. This live chat on Facebook. Shout out to Jason Morris is in the chat. What up, Jason? There's also the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. So feel free to comment.
All right, let's go next.
All of that. Yeah. NFL picks.
All right.
We get out of here. Right. We're gonna have to push the. We're gonna have to. Damn! I just had a straight brain for it. Anyway,
I can help you. I can help you out here.
We're gonna do the top. We're gonna push through the top 5.
You got it.
Yeah.
Fair play, baby. Fair play.
Yeah, it's fair. So we're gonna get into the picks. We got my home game starting in about 90 minutes. Lions, Vikings. You already know where I'm at with it.
Wait. Where we stand with the standings?
Oh, the standings. 26-23. I'm up 3 still because we both got
even.
We broke even last week. Nobody pulled ahead. Nobody got a little closer. So
all right.
26,
stand my ground.
23, for the Ebron jersey.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh wait. Oh wait. Was it Charlie Batch? I was getting you for the Steelers.
Yeah, Charlie Batch.
Yeah. I gotta get you a Charlie Batch one.
So
because he also played for the Lions too.
He also played for the Lions too. That's nasty work.
Nah, you know what though? That's actually dope about Charlie Batch, low key. Because when you really, really, really look at it, there's not a lot of black backup quarterbacks in the NFL other than Tyrod Taylor, Jameis Winston. But if anything, at first, a lot of them were not backup quarterbacks. Charlie Batch was one of the first ones, even though he's light skinned and people might not give him the credit for like one of the first guys to accept the backup role in an era when by numbers they weren't a lot. So Charlie Batch. So either way, moving on.
Yeah,
enough flowers for Charlie Batch.
You taking the Vikings or the Lions, bro?
I'm going the Lions.
All right.
Yeah, because I got Gibbs on my fantasy team.
Dope. Your team, the Giants, this week against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to Niners in this one.
The IR game, huh?
Yeah, I got more.
Nah,
The
you know
Niners
what?
been
I'm
winning
going
with their,
Giants.
the Niners been winning with their backups. I'm glad you're not going against your team this week, man. Steelers versus
And
the Colts.
oof.
I'm going with
Oh man.
Danny Dimes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Damn, the Giants are getting it all ends off. Either way, no, I'm going my Steelers. Fuck Danny Dimes, man. Time to reset that clock, man. You
Sunday
know,
Sunday night game, Seahawks and the Commanders.
Seahawks Commanders. So I just picked up their the Seahawks running back. Zach, can't pronounce his last name. What's it? Whatever. And then I got Debo Samuels as my potential flex, but he's doubtful. I'm going Seahawks.
I'm also going with the Seahawks.
Yeah, because I need the. Damn, I was just about to call them the Skins. Damn. Nah. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, the Four Skins. That's what I used to call them.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're in the same division as the Giants, so I need them to lose.
All right. And then the Monday night game, Cardinals, Cowboys.
Oh God, damn it!
Yeah,
I'm going to Cardinals.
You going to Cardinals? All right.
Yeah, again the Cowgirls are in the same division as the my Giants.
Well,
I need them to lose.
I'm taking the Cowboys today. This time around, they better not let me down either. All right. So
Listen.
you got the Lions, the Giants, the Steelers, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals. And I got the Lions. I got the Lions, the Niners, the Colts, the Seahawks, and the Cowboys. So
either I'm making up mad ground or I'm losing mad ground here. It's either I'm pulling up one or I'm gonna be down 7. Yikes!
So we'll see what happens. Those are
big
the
moves.
Picks,
Here we go.
Those are the picks of the week. This is going to be a very interesting week because
I'm going for the splash.
We only picked 2 of the same teams, so it could get real. It could get
So wait, it's either I'm gonna pull even or I'm gonna be down 6.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, big moves. Here we go.
Big moves. All right, well, shit, that's going to do it for another episode of DJ Caveman, IronMonkey talking that shit, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Follow us on all the socials. Don't forget to hit them up for Daddy Dearest Design, one-off custom couture chain. You know what I'm saying? These bracelets, Bath Life. Oh, shit. These bracelets, Bath Life. Boy, that's the slogan. Anyway.
Beats and Bath Life.
We'll catch y'all next week, man.
All right. Peace.